Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and welcome back to another Miraculous Ladybug news video. Now, today, we have 3 new pieces of news for you. First thing we're going to talk about is the new manga-ish update from Jeremy. Next, we're going to talk about some new Shanghai special background concept art. Next, we're going to talk about the other Queen Bee leak sort of thing. It's not like really a leak, but it's not really something that we're supposed to know about. And then finally, we're going to get into the new image from the New York special. As always, if you want to stay updated on all of the news, I highly recommend that you leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this, because I will update you whenever we hear new news. And if somehow you were not aware, we got a bunch of news last Saturday, so I highly recommend going to check out all the videos that I've made on that if you want to stay updated on all of that news. But yeah, let's just go ahead and hop right into today's news. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the manga update from Jeremy Zag. So on his Instagram story a couple days ago, he posted this image saying manga is on its way, with a panel of Adrian transforming into Cat Noir. So it's not really anything big, but it is a sign that, the manga is on its way. Now back in May, Jeremy actually announced that the manga would be coming, but he actually deleted that announcement post, so I don't really know, I don't know. Anyway, it is on its way, so that's good to hear. So yeah, not really anything useful or new for this. It's just an update for those of you guys who are interested in it. So next, let's go ahead and talk about the new Shanghai special concept art that was released. So we got 2 new images, and they are just basically the same image, but it's a night version and a day version. Now these were both done by Sylvain Fabre. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. Now, as you can probably tell, it doesn't really give us any new info per se. It's just cool to look at this and say, hey, this is sort of what we can expect the Shanghai special to look like. Now, I'm honestly really excited for the Shanghai special. Honestly, I'm more excited for the Shanghai special than I am the New York special. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But just seeing any little bit of progress on the Shanghai special is good because I'm really excited for it. So yeah, nothing really important necessarily for this, just again, another update. Now, next, we have a sort of big thing. Now, if you are not into, really spoilery stuff, I wouldn't say it's super spoilery, but it is something that we're not really supposed to know, per se. So if you don't want that, then there are time codes down in the description, and I highly recommend skipping it if you don't want to know about it. But, basically, this video keeps coming back. It's not to haunt us, but it's to, give us more info, I guess. But anyway, some people just, rewatched the video and saw a new screenshot that we did not get in the first video. I apologize for missing this in the first video. If you missed the first video, I highly recommend seeing it because I talk about the same thoughts that I have on this. It's just we have a new screenshot here that I wanted to add to that. So this new screenshot is actually this new character or Chloe, whoever you think this is. It's them in their civilian outfit. And I believe this matches up pretty well with that original new Queen Bee kind of design that we saw a year ago maybe. So I honestly don't know who this character is. There's a big debate on if it's Chloe or if it's not Chloe. With this new screenshot, I think it's either more likely that it's Chloe from the future or a new character altogether. I don't know which. I find it weird that Chloe would change her entire style in season 4, for example, just to be Queen Bee again or something. I don't know. So I think it's more likely that this is either Chloe from the future or an entirely different character. And I will say, this new screenshot she looks older. She looks definitely older than Chloe, I would say. So maybe that is more evidence pointing to, hey, maybe it's just Chloe from the future. But again, it could always just be somebody else. So again, I do want to know your thoughts. Do you think this is Chloe or an entirely new character? So the final piece of news I have for you is this new screenshot, or it's not really a screenshot, this new photo from Jeremy Zag. He posted this on his Instagram, and it shows Marinette and Adrian eating presumably hot dogs, because that's a pretty American-y thing to be eating, I would say. And it looks like they're on a rooftop. I think that's a rooftop. But they're most likely at a party of some kind, and, Marinette's using this opportunity to maybe get closer to Adrian or whatever. And right off the bat, I must say, the art and the animation, it looks really good. And this is the final design, or not really design, but the final product that we're going to be seeing. So just imagine this, but in a high resolution version. At least I would assume it's high resolution. and it just looks really good. Like, I'm super excited to see this because the clip that we got last weekend was really nice. The colors were super good. Just everything about it was fantastic. And this is just further confirmation of that. Okay, so I did want to, I don't know if this is important at all, but sort of like give you a guide as to when in the special we will be seeing this. Now, I don't entirely know how to read the time codes because there is a big 10 up there at the very left of the time code. I don't know if that has any significance. Maybe that's saying like the 10th scene or something. I'm not sure, honestly. But I'm pretty sure that this is saying the 25th minute, the 38th second, and the 18th tenth of a second. And if you can remember, this special is going to be 50 minutes long, so that means that this image is taken smack down in the middle of the special. Now, since I don't entirely know if that's accurate, we can also look to the other monitor on the right, and we can see that the cursor, or like the, I mean, cursor is probably the best way to put it, but the timeline cursor bar thing that you use to indicate where you are in the timeline, that's like right in the middle too, so that's supporting that statement. Now, I don't know if what they have pulled up here in Premiere is the entire movie, or I guess it's not a movie, the entire special, which I would assume it is, but it could not be, so just wanted to put that out there. But for those of you guys who were interested in sort of the behind the scenes, this is a look into Premiere, and Premiere, I guess, is what they're using to put the entire movie all together. So they put the original movie on there, and then they layered the audio in there as well, although they may have done the audio in a different program and just sort of imported the final audio here, but I don't know. Anyway, there is some extra cool stuff there, so that's there for anybody who's interested to look at that. But yeah, that's really all the news I have for you today. I say that like there wasn't a lot of news. There was quite a lot of news. 4 new pieces of news for you today. How'd you like that? If you enjoyed, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. Maybe you'll want to watch that video from like last Saturday over again in case we missed any new images and stuff. Like, I'm surprised how much info came out of that singular video. It's insane. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Chloe's gone. She's moving to New York.